Hey everybody, Tracey Valk here. I am just a minute or 30 seconds early so that everyone can find me and our new consultant can make sure that you know where I am. So if you are watching this, say hello. If you're watching this later, you can still say hello. All right? So let's just see who joins us live. And I know that some people are going to watch this later, and that's okay. And so please, whenever you're watching it, please say hello and ask us some questions. This whole event is really to help launch your new consultant as well as help them learn about being an Epicure consultant here, and we're really excited to get started. So again, if you're just joining and you haven't had a chance to go through any of the posts from earlier today, don't worry. You're gonna have ample time. The posts will all stay in the group. They're numbered, so even if they're out of order, you'll be able to find everything from 1 through 9 and then watch the video here. And what's really exciting about this event is it is launching your friend into business. And whether you are here to shop or to support them, to learn a little bit more so you can invite your friends in and people that you think will enjoy this, whether you are excited and you want to be your new consultant's next cooking class host and you could earn your free products for yourself, or whether you're interested in joining them in business. We are just so grateful that you're here, and we're so happy that you're here to share in this event. And so let's get started. If you haven't already, what I would love you to do after this event is go back and specifically look at the first post to start for sure. And really that explains a little bit more about Epicure and our ingredients. And though I don't want to go into too much in this video because I really want to make this a quick dinner demo, and I want to show you why so many people love cooking with Epicure and how easy it can be to help you get a healthy meal on the table. What we share here at Epicure is just good, wholesome ingredients, but most of the work is done for you. So yes, you still have to cook. You have to do something. It doesn't come ready for you. It's not like getting takeout. But it's a lot better for you than takeout. It's a heck of a lot cheaper, and it's super, super easy to do because of our blended seasonings that come in these packs or there are jars. And the meals really come together super fast, especially if you're using our time-saving cookware, which I'm gonna use part of tonight, and then I'm also gonna do part of it on the stove. So there's really not much that I have done beforehand other than wash and trim some green beans. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. I want you to see exactly what I do on any given night of the week with my kids running around, my new puppy, and really just share with you how Epicure can help you in the kitchen. So I'm going to grab my multi-purpose steamer to start. And this is what we're going to be using to do the sort of the base of our meal. And so I'm going to pop this in really quickly, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it. So I'm just using some basmati rice. And I've got 2 parts water to 1 part rice. And yes, I should have put the rice in first so it doesn't stick. But I am not a chef. I'm not a professional cook. I am just a mom trying to get dinner on the table super fast. And so I hope when you see my demos, you realize if I can do this, anyone can do it. So this is our amazing multi-purpose steamer. It goes in the microwave for the most part. Of course, you can cook in the oven with it, though it doesn't save you time in the oven. It just becomes a beautiful non-stick silicone dish in the oven. But when we put it in the microwave, it steam cooks everything in fractions of the time. And I know if you've never done microwave cooking before, I hear you, because neither had I. And though just know that when you cook in the microwave in one of our steam containers, the nutrients in the food is preserved better than any other method of cooking. And this was proven by Harvard Medical. There are some studies done on it. And the reason being, in simplest terms, is there's less heat, less time for cooking, and no added oils or liquids other than when you're cooking rice. So let's say I wanted to do a batch of chicken for my son's salads in his lunchbox. I would simply cut up my chicken breast. I would grab one of my seasonings, like my souvlaki seasoning, for example. I'd sprinkle it on, pop the lid on, put it in the microwave, 7 minutes, and it is perfect cooked chicken. I promise you, and if you don't believe me, you'll just have to ask your new consultant to do it in the group and show you in the next week. And that's a challenge to them. So they're gonna go live and they're gonna do some chicken in the steamer and cook a little meal, maybe a salad on the side, and you guys are gonna hold them to it so they do it, okay? So what I've also got is my beautiful wok. So I put that in the microwave, by the way, for 7 minutes, okay? So 7 minutes for that amount. When it's done, it's gonna be a little bit liquidy, and what you do is you literally put it aside till you cook the rest of your meal. The water soaks in and it is perfectly cooked rice without any boil over or burnt pot. So this is our wok, my other favorite cookware item from Epicure. It's a beautiful piece of cookware, and I'm gonna do the main part of our dish in this wok. So what I'm highlighting is our 3 weeks of meals collection. The reason I chose this tonight is because, number one, it's an exclusive for December, so we don't usually have this. And for anyone who is either loves Epicure already or is brand new, what I love about the 3 weeks of dinner collection is that it's a mix and match of our most favorite meal solution packs. These are packs that generally feed a family of 4 to 6. And they are done super, super fast with just adding a few of your favorite ingredients. And this collection is a mix and match. So normally these come in sets of 3, all in the same kind. But this way, with the 3 weeks of dinner, you can try a whole bunch of things and see what you like and pick your favorites for when you want to reorder or stock up. So I'm going to go through this, and this comes with grocery lists and recipe guides, all digital, that your consultant will send to you. But also with our meal solutions, there's a basic recipe on the back of all of our packages or jars. So I'm gonna choose to do the General Tao tonight. And what I love about Epicure too is I used to spend money on takeout for things like this because I don't know how to make this at all. And I don't personally love buying the General Tao or the butter chicken type sauces from the grocery store because they are full of sodium and really ingredients that you don't need. And in fact, tonight I comparisoned a General Tao. It is a full meal, so it comes with the rice, chicken, and General Tao sauce in it. It was $8, and apparently it barely fed 2 people. There was 72 ingredients. 72. I actually almost lost count. 72 ingredients in the list. Ours here has organic cane sugar, garlic, chives, spice, and chilies. That's it. And we're also gluten and nut free. So we also are low sodium. This has no sodium in it. None. And for any of you who are, please don't go on like crazy diets in 2022 in January, don't do it. If you wanna feel healthier in your clothes, in your skin, and just, have more energy, just eat real ingredients, okay? That's all you need to do. And you can talk to your consultant about our Epic Life Challenge and our whole collection that is focused on a healthy meal plan using all of our whole food ingredients and real food, real portions, no skipping meals, no skipping out any types of foods, just proper ingredients on the plate, okay? So, and one other thing I was gonna say, you know how much sodium was in that package for one person's serving? 1,000 plus. It was like 1,022. 1,022. I don't even need to, I could go on and on about that, but I want to do this quickly. So, okay. So what we're gonna do very start, we are going to prepare our sauce. And actually, while I'm gonna do that, so I'm using tofu tonight. Now, I'm not gonna convince you to eat tofu. I know that's not a thing for many people that they're going to want to do. Though, it's how I eat, and my husband isn't here tonight, and the kids also aren't eating this. So I'm just making the whole thing with tofu. Though, you could imagine if this was a chicken breast, I would do the same thing. I would use my beautiful Epicure ceramic chef knife. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil into my wok. And I'm just gonna sear up my tofu, or you would sear up your chicken and get that started, okay? And this is why I love the steamers though, because in general, how I cook, for any of you who know my husband, you know he's a meat eater. He likes to eat meat. So what I do is I will cook the dish this way, and then in a separate steamer, I'll cook up some of that chicken, and the boys will have some chicken mixed in once the meal is already done, and I can do it in no time at all. So I've got that in there, and then all I'm gonna do is I've got some frozen cauliflower and some chopped green beans, and that's it. And I'm gonna put those in there, and I'm gonna get that going and started. I'm using to cook some of our silicone tools that come in the utensil set. This has actually been sold out for months and months, and it just came back because it's so popular. For anyone who's ever burnt a spatula on the stove, you don't have to worry with these. They do not melt. They are silicone. They'd probably have to be in a fire to actually melt. So, okay, we're gonna follow the package here for the sauce. We're going to do a 1/4 cup of water. Quarter cup of water, and two tablespoons of soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of ketchup. And that's it for a dish that's going to feed 4. So even at best, even if you did use the bad ketchup and the full sodium soy sauce, you'd still be winning. So what are you guys loving so far? A lot of times we are eating great food on our plates, but it's all those additives in the sauces and the seasonings that get us. And many people have to be on a restricted diet for sodium, or a lot of people love Epicure because we are gluten-free, nut-free. So those with very serious allergies don't have to worry about anything in our line. And of course, like I'm using here gluten-free soy sauce, so you can just choose the ingredients that go into your dishes. So here's our sauce. It's absolutely beautiful. It tastes delicious. And I'm just gonna let that crisp up on the outside for 1 more second. I'm gonna show you the rice. Now, you can imagine I'm doing all this, I'm talking to you. I love kind of playing around with Epicure. If you've ever seen me cook, or you've seen your consultant cook before already, like you can really customize a lot of Epicure how you want, right? You can add things in, you can take things away, you can add a bit of heat in if you want things to be really spicy and whatnot. So here's the rice after sitting. Watch this. Look how nice and fluffy it is. It's perfect. And it's still a tiny bit wet, so by the time our meal is done, we'll leave the lid on, and that will be absolutely perfect. You can season this many times. I do some lime zest and our feisty green sauce in there with a squeeze of lime. My kids love it. I've put some frozen peas in when I'm cooking it with some of our vegetable broth. You can really just do whatever you want in here. And the nice thing, like for me, for sure, about being a mom, if that stops and I'm over there tending to my kids, it doesn't matter. There's not going to be a fire on the stove, and I can do full lasagnas in here. I make my enchiladas in here. So again, if you haven't looked at some of the posts before, go back, check out some of those recipes, see some of the things that I cook in the steamers, or ask below. And for your new consultant, this is your challenge. Again, go live here in your group, share some things that people can make in the steamer, because truly this is just the most beautiful thing that we have for anyone who is just busy. Now I'm just going to pop my veggies in. Actually, I think I've got a little bit. Okay, that might be a little bit too much cauliflower, but I guess you can never have too many veggies. Gonna pop in my sauce. And about 3 or 4 minutes, guys, and this is done. Now, it depends how cooked you like your veggies. I don't like mine cooked very much. If you want them really soft, you could pop them in your steamer for a few minutes beforehand. You could pop the lid on and really just let that cook down for a little bit. But I wish you could smell it already, and it's super, super easy. And no matter if this dish appeals to you or not, just know that so many of what we have, and especially our meal solutions, are done the exact same way. So this is pad thai, for example. I used to spend a fortune at the Thai food restaurant, and every time my kids would pick out the stuff that was in there, because not once did they like the veggies in there, and I would waste my money and get annoyed with them. When I do my own now, I put in the veggies that they like, and they cannot complain. So, you know, there's just nothing to it. And this, for example, is you mix this with hot water and a little bit of soy sauce. You put that aside, and you put whatever chicken and veggies you want with some rice noodles, and you pour your sauce in, and 5 minutes later, you've got pad thai. So things like that, right? Our sweet and sour stir fry, the butter chicken, all of the dishes come together super, super fast and easy like this, with a few pantry staples and some of your favorite protein and vegetables. So while this is finishing up, I'm gonna show you a quick fun dessert. So if you follow me on Instagram, you might have already seen it last night, but I have to show you because it was so flippin' good. So this is our chocolate pudding. I did already make it. I made it last night, and how I made it, instead of adding 2 cups of milk like it says on the back, I used a cup of oat cream, because this is a vegan mix, and so if you need to be dairy free, you can make it with whatever milk you like. And so 1 cup of oat cream and 1 cup of cold coffee, so it's really for the adults. And then watch what I'm gonna do with it. I made this with our little mini whisk, and I made it, these are our 4-cup prep bowls. These are amazing. When this is ready, I'm gonna portion this out into 4 of these, and it'll be ready. I can pop them in the freezer if I want, and it'll be ready for lunches or dinners or whatever. But this is the chocolate pudding that I made, and it just sets in the fridge super, super fast. It's just like regular chocolate pudding, but again, I think this one has 2 ingredients. Oh, 3, organic coconut sugar, tapioca starch, and organic cocoa powder, and sea salt. That's it. And then again, you can choose whatever kind of milk you like. So I'm gonna just finish it off. Okay, so I've got my chocolate pudding. No, Stella, you can't have any because it has coffee in it. So then I'm gonna just put, I'm gonna put a little bit of this coconut whipped cream topping on. And after I made it, I was thinking these would also be good for like party shots for Christmas. I've got some alcoholic creamed liqueur here. I'm just gonna pour that on top, as much or as little as you want.
It looks so good.
And I'm gonna top with our Cocoa Crunch. All right. And there you go, this beautiful holiday fun dessert. You know, it'd be even more fun if I had thought about it, if you could rim the glass with some sugar. Oh my gosh, like how pretty would that be? And yes, I'm gonna eat this after I'm off of the video. So there you go. I'm gonna show you what this looks like. I'm gonna plate it for you. Super, super quick. And And we are done. So if you've enjoyed what I've shared, please, please, please encourage your new consultant who is here tonight and learning and watching and excited to do the same. Please book your cooking class with them. It's going to look something like what we did today. You're going to be able to earn your wish list for free. You can join in business with us. There you go. Beautiful. Now, oh, I love that. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. So you can see how quick that took me. Now, I'm doing all of this, so of course, I've just kind of thrown it, and I made a little bit of a mess there. But I hope that what I've shared has helped you just to understand a little bit more about why so many people across North America just are in love with Epicure. It helps, it helps busy families get meals on the table. It helps people eat healthier. It helps with meal planning. We have a great resource. Go to your consultant's website and type in chicken, or type in one of the seasonings that you have that you don't know what else to do with, and a whole bunch of recipes will pop up and give you a whole bunch of ideas, and just meal plans that are on our websites, recipe guides, just so many different ideas, and again, everything just comes together really quickly and easily, and we sort of like to say it's healthy food that's packaged in a really convenient way so that you don't have to do too much thinking. I hope you've enjoyed. You'll see above your consultant's shopping link. Here's a little special incentive and surprise to help them launch their business with success. Anyone placing an order in the next 48 hours after this demo is going to go into a prize draw, and I'm going to send a gift to whoever the winner is. You'll also get in that draw if you've been participating throughout our event or asking questions or comments. So keep those coming. If you need any questions answered, pop them below. This is the chance for your new consultant to learn, have to find the answers to things. So, please ask away and get them working. And, for the new consultant, if you need my help, then you can, of course, ask me. And that's what I'm here for. So thank you for joining everyone tonight. I'm going to go and enjoy all the fruits of my labor, and we'll answer any questions that still keep popping up. All right? Bye, everyone.